Alrighty, so continuing on with my video game collection videos here, the series I've got going. We're going to go from the 70s into the 80s, and we're going to take a look at the Sega Genesis console. So there were three iterations, actually four. So you had the original one that came out in 1989. You had the high definition one that I believe came out in 1990, 91, somewhere in there. You had the second generation, or the Sega Genesis Model 2, that was a smaller form factor that came out, I don't recall when. And then the third model, which is the one I have got, is the Sega Genesis Model 3. Now, the difference between those other three and this one is that other than the fact that this looks funny, because it was actually licensed from Sega by Majesco. They're the guys that made this with Sega's permission, Sega's licensing. That's why it's got Sega on the back there. But the difference between those three, also it's on the side here instead of in the back, which is an odd choice. But this does not support the Game Genie. The Sega Game Genie does not support that. Does not support the power base converter. Does not support the Sega 32X. Now, there is a modification you can make to allow it to support the 32X and the power base converter, but it will not support, no matter what, the Game Genie, I believe, or it's a combination of 2 out of 3. I don't recall which, but those are the differences between this one and its elder counterparts. And this was actually, I can probably actually tell you when this was manufactured. Never mind, there is no... Okay, yeah, so that there's no year on this, so there you go. So, when the Sega Genesis when the Sega Genesis came out, you had the standard 3-button controller. So you had the D-pad, A, B, C, and the start button. And the controllers were pretty big. And then later in the Genesis' life cycle, you had third-party controllers as well as official Sega branded controllers that were 6-button. This just happens to have a mode button as well as the 6 buttons and the start button and the D-pad. This is not a great controller. I mean, it's okay, but it's not the best. This is a great controller right here. So the games I've got for the Sega Genesis, I don't have a whole lot, because I'm very much going for nostalgia as far as the games I have for this, and then will get in the future at some point. So we're actually going to go I'm going to go in alphabetical order here. No, I'm not. I'm just going in this order. Whatever. Okay, so the first one we have is the 6-pack. Now this has... Well, this has a sticker on the back. This is one I got from Puerto Rico Gaming Expo. I think it was last year. So it's got on here. It's got Sonic the Hedgehog. It's got Golden Axe. Streets of Rage. Revenge of Shinobi, Columns, and Super Hang-On. So not a bad card to get all those games. On one card, it's pretty awesome. Next game here is a game that I actually have complete in box, and I forgot to grab the box, unfortunately, but it is Bubsy. Now, yes, there's going to be people that hate Bubsy, but I really, really enjoy Bubsy. It's a good game. At least the first game is good. But this is a game that I had way back in the day when it first came out, and it's a game that I wanted, and I'm glad that I picked up.
What could possibly go wrong?
And a staple in every Genesis collection, I think, in addition to Sonic 1, is I think everybody had a copy of Sonic 2. This copy is in the best shape, but it's Sonic 2, it plays, and it's a lot of fun. Actually, it was a packing game, not for resale. I think that was the second, I think it was packaged with the Sega Model 2, if I'm not mistaken. Sonic 1 was pre-packaged, or it was a packing game later in the Genesis life cycle. Before that, it was Altered Beast. And then I don't think this was packed in with any game. Memory serves. Okay, next game. I've got two more after this one. Next game, great game by the way here too. Here is Sonic and Knuckles. Remember the commercial back in the day of I believe the guy skydiving out of a plane if I'm mistaken. It was a great commercial back in the 90s. But the cool thing about this game is that it's its own game, right? But then it has lock on, so you flip that back, and then you stick Sonic 2 on it. Or you stick Sonic 3 on it. I happen to only have Sonic. Actually, well, I only have Sonic 2. But if you stick this on it, it allows you to play as Knuckles, which is a secondary character you can play as, but in Sonic 2, which is pretty cool. Alrighty, moving on. The last two games actually happen to be complete box games. Well, almost complete box. Well, this is okay. So this is one I've done before. I actually reviewed the entire game. This is Arcagus. This is on Sega Genesis, so I'll go ahead and show you the cartridge. Comes with a full color manual, which is really cool. Here's the cartridge. Region-free cartridge, too. That's kind of cool. I like that. Actually, it's really cool. I like this game a lot. Okay. And last game is another game that I got brand new. I remember going into Toys R Us. Toys R Us, if you can remember that. That far back in the 90s. I believe it was like, this came out like 93, I think. And that is X-Men on Sega Genesis. So this is a great game. This is so great. Comes with the manual. Does not come with the poster. I was really sad that it did not come with the poster. There's the cartridge. Great game. Really great game. Actually, a game I have not beat yet. All these years later, I still have not beat it yet. But yeah, so that's a look at my Sega Genesis collection as of right now. So yeah, I will be doing a video for each of my consoles going forward. And this is number 2. So the next time we take a look at the Super Nintendo. Yes, the Sega Genesis' rival. So until then, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As always, till next time, take care and happy gaming.